Hey y'all, Lexi Stevens here. I'm just going to do a quick little overview of the back office so that y'all get familiar. It's one of the first things that we all need to do right when we sign up out of the gate is get into the back office and become familiar with our tools. So I'm just using a little example account here to give you some ideas of what it looks like and the things that I want you to pay attention to. You're always going to have your business snapshot right up here in the top left-hand corner. It'll tell you if you made your 50 PV for the month in order to stay active and qualify to get paid on the compensation plan. It'll let you know how many active ISRs you have and how many active customers you have, along with the people who've ranked in your organization. And you'll see your fast start commissions and weekly commissions show up here when they start happening. And it'll also let you know your highest lifetime rank. So once you've hit bronze, this should always show bronze until you hit your next level. Even at the beginning of the month, it'll show that your highest level, let's say you hit silver, will show silver here the next month. Do keep in mind that this is a real-time back office. So that does mean on the calendar date of the first of the next month, because it's paying attention to numbers and orders, your rank is going to change. When you get down here, you're going to see it go back down again. And that's because it's waiting for a lot of the auto ships to show up. Let's say some of your team their auto ship doesn't hit until the 15th of the month. Well, then it's going to wait until all of your ISRs, all 12, let's say, show again if you're already platinum, for it to show platinum rank here again. But if you look up to the top again, your highest lifetime rank will still show here, and that's what it's being calculated on. But because our corporate office has made our back office real time, it's going to show that way because it's based on real numbers that are purchases and sales in the computer. So just know that. The next thing I want to show y'all is up here in the top right. This is the scrolling menu you'll see going through all of our calls, upcoming calls. I want to start here. Every Monday and Thursdays, opportunity call will be here with the number posted always. So if you ever forget and you can't find the number in your phone, or your phone died and you're listening in on somebody else's phone with them, you can always go to your back office and find it right here. Also, they'll show give kudos and people who've hit competition winners, such like that. You're also going to find if we have a VIP call coming up on a Saturday, you'll find the information for the time on that here. We don't do those every Saturday, by the way. We usually only do them about once a month. It's kind of a status quo. Where's everything with the company? And also sometimes more often if we have big announcements coming out like we just did today, which is wonderful. I'm so excited. Okay. And then also any upcoming events will show up here. If you wanted to register, you click here, get more information. This is our barn bash that's coming up. This may be gone by the time you've seen it, and whatever next event is coming up will show up here as well. And we do have some events coming that are also just fun, not a work and fun event, but also just fun. Just go have fun. So that's happening soon as well. Yay. Look for those. And then if you ever need our compensation plan, it's right here. Boom. Super easy. Click download now, and you've got it at your fingertips if you ever need to talk to somebody about that. Okay, and then let's scroll down a little bit. See if I can move this out of the way. And let's look at the auto ship here in the middle of the screen. This is going to tell you, so this account's next auto ship date is set up on February 1st. And it's for the $59.95, which is the X caps pack. And it's going to give 50 qualifying volume. So this account will be active. This is actually my husband's account. I signed him up, and then we're actually working our account together. And then later I will use this account and fill it once we've hit a rank with our first account. That's my business choice. It's up to you how you want to work yours, but I do recommend that. If you have a spouse that you're working this together with, work one account first. And then once that account is hit a diamond or above, then you can start working the other account and work it together always. Okay, another thing for you to look at is the rank information. This is going to give you what you require. So this person has, he's checked the binary active, distributor active, but needs to be binary qualified. Again, we're not using this account for that right now. He's just using it to get his personal XCaps. And because he can't have mine because I sell mine. And so that's what we're using it for, just as a customer, but we're holding his spot because we will use his account. And then another thing is your auto ship, back to managing auto ship. Oh, real quick, let me look at this. February 1st is when this next auto ship is going to hit for the 50 qualifying. That's the refill of XCaps. The August 1st, 2023 for the $29.95. Remember, that is our membership fee. So this account was set up in August 1st of 2022, the day we opened the doors. And that's why it's showing there's an auto ship here, but it's not going to hit until 2023. So just remember that. Sometimes people, when they first start, they're like, I have 2 auto ships. I don't understand. Well, one of them is your annual membership. And that's so a year from now, after you've already built everything up, you don't want to forget to pay that fee. And all of a sudden your business comes to a halt. So just keep it on auto ship. And then let's scroll down. Here's your binary tree on the right. You can always see how much volume is coming in left and right. And let's also, let's go back here to auto ship. Manage auto ship. This is where you can edit, add, replace. Like, so this one is a replacement 6-pack of the XCaps. Let's say I wanted to do the greens next month. I could just click edit here, make sure to save it, and then you have the greens set up for the next month. Easy. And you of course, you'd want to delete this if you don't want to order that as well. Back to home. Okay. Scrolling down a little bit further now, you have your placement preference. And this is where you can tell where your, let's say if I click here, boom, placement preferences have been updated. So now every person that would come in would go straight to the left leg. If you want to, I'm going to click it back to holding tank placement preferences for now on this account. But that's how you change that. Very easy. And speaking of, I'm going to go back, I'm going to scroll further down and jump over to the training section. Right here, one of the first things after you watch this video is to go right here to the training section and watch these videos. How to enroll a new ISR, how to use the holding tank, and then of course, more product frequently asked questions, how to avoid placement errors, see, like I've done in the past, and MPG Xtreme Fall Kickoff Zoom. They'll have training calls, anything that was recent that they think is important that needs to stay up there. You can always watch those. And that's your place to get started on training. The first things you need to do once you get off this video. I'm going to go, let's see, up a little bit now to the e-wallet right here. It's always going to say account not found right here. Don't pay attention to that. It's meaning that you haven't entered a number in here for it to look up. So just go down here to the arrow, click on open wallet. And this one's not been set up yet. So you have to, it will make you set it up before you can get into it. And then down here, I want you to look at your marketing sites right here. So the MPG XCap replicated site, that is straight to the XCaps. The marketplace replicated site, I'm going to go ahead and click on it, is if you have a customer who wants to buy other things as well as the XCaps. Let's say they do want to try our laundry wash or the skin moisturizer or the greens, which I really like. Actually, I like the flavor. It's kind of minty. I mix it with apple juice. Anyhow, moving on to a different subject. just FYI, the greens are really good with apple juice. But anyhow, So this is something that you can send them your link and they can order straight from here if they want to buy something. Also, when you click on the join us in this, mind you, this is the other replicated website. We have two. When you click on the join us, you get a great snapshot of the 3 different ways that they can join again. But if you click here on the sales rep one, it gives a wonderful option of packages. And I do want to point out that there is also a $99 or $99.95 package of 10 packs that they can purchase. It's a basic enrollment. If maybe somebody is maybe a little strapped right now and they really still want to join and get their spot in. So this might be the option for them. Just know that as an ISR, you don't get paid a fast start bonus on this package. You will when they buy the 20 pack. And that's a volume issue right there. And that's the only reason why. Obviously, the more money is spent, the more than they can pay us. But if you don't want somebody to miss out and you want to make sure that they get their spot on the team and they're just chomping at the bit to go, this might be the perfect option for them. So go ahead and show them this. Also, there's packages that if they want to try some of the other products, again, like the greens, they could maybe try just 1 pack and get a couple of other things at the same time. I highly recommend getting the $199 pack. That's what I did because this is our flagship product and most everybody's going to want to try this. And when you have them on hand, whether you're going to sell them at the retail at $20 or give them away or mail them to people maybe that are across the US, from you and they still want to just try it out, you can give them a freebie if you so choose. It's a tax write-off for you. But it is an option. And I do recommend getting this one because people will ask, especially if you start marketing and wearing t-shirts and such, they're going to say, hey, can I just try them first? If you've got some on you, it's very easy. If it's a stranger, I will charge them the $20, absolutely, and make my money back. And make sure to include your sales tax, whatever that is for your area. Look that up. Okay, other things on the back office that I want you to pay attention to are over here on the left side, tools. Go up to documents and media. You have XCAP safety data sheet. That is such a big deal. The technical data sheet. And here's the big one, the insurance policy. A lot of people get scared, y'all, because this is to them something new and foreign and they're scared it's going to hurt their car. I honestly told Jason, asked him at least 5 times before I use it. This isn't going to hurt my car, right? So this insurance policy does help a lot of people understand that we are a legit business. We have an insurance policy that is not 100. It is a $1 million liability policy per user of the tabs. So we're doing things the right way. And you can always show them that insurance policy, and it does set a lot of people's minds at ease there. And then also we have the product PDF sheet as well for the XCAPs and for the XCAPs and Crumbs test data sheet. There's some third-party testing in these, y'all, that you should look at. And I should have made that a contest maybe, where you get a super, or maybe I don't know, $10 off a t-shirt or something. If you post that you went in and found the third-party testing and who did that third-party testing, what company. It's a big one. You'll recognize it. Okay. Go ahead and post it. Maybe I'll come up with some sort of giveaway that everybody gets when they do that. All right. The next thing I want you to look at are the marketing tools. Compensation plan. This is your road to platinum, what you need to do. It's all right here for you in the back office. Here again are the training videos, holding tank, how to sign up a new ISR. It's all here for you. You have your opportunity presentation. If you wanted to do a meeting at your home, or you have a lot of people showing up for an event, you could do an opportunity presentation and use the PDF that is in our back office. It's ready for you right there. Also, support. This is another major thing. If you ever need to get a hold of support for our corporate office, here's the email. And then here's our phone number. Do try to look in the back office prior to calling support for your answers. If you cannot find the answer here, please reach out to your sponsor, whoever brought you into the business first. And then if they can't find the answer for you, call support. That just keeps our support lines open for our customer service to be taking care of some maybe order issues, or there was a mix up on an address or something like that. If we can help our people in the field first, then they don't get bogged up on the lines, which actually they've been doing great. I haven't had any problems getting through to support. So I'm very excited about our infrastructure here. Okay. Also, let's see, settings. You have your billing. And then I also want to go back up to tools. No, sorry, business. This is where you find your visual tree. This is huge. I look at it all the time. This is where you're going to make sure, is there somebody in my holding tank that needs to be placed? No, there isn't in this one, obviously. Your pay history, commission history, everything you need to know, your team dashboard, all right here, and your report center. This is a big one. Become familiar with these reports. If you're trying to rank and you think you've made it, but for some reason it's not showing in the back office, this is your go-to place. It's going to show who's active, who's not active, that maybe you thought was, but maybe their auto ship doesn't hit until the 28th of the month. And so that's why it's showing that you haven't hit that rank yet. So those are things that you can look up on your reports here. All right, y'all, I think that wraps things up. They'll have promotion leaderboards here. Trying to make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting. All of your recorded calls will be right here. So if you are talking to somebody and they're like, I don't want to wait, they're chomping at the bit, they've got time right now to listen to an opportunity call, and you know, you want to give them something with good testimonies on it, they're always going to have the last 3 opportunity calls from the Monday and Thursday nights right here for you. Easy, get the link, send it over, and they can listen to an opportunity call immediately. I also pay attention to these so that if there's an opportunity call that I believe has a very good testimonial, say for a specific niche like truckers, or maybe a specific type of vehicle like an SUV that I know somebody who also drives is interested in the business or using it as a customer, then I'll share that specific call with them because it'll be a more real life scenario for them to relate to. And going back to the front, let's make sure I haven't missed anything. I think that's it. Business snapshot. All right, y'all, if y'all have any questions, please write them in the comments below and we'll get some answers for you. Have a great week.